Okay, so previously you should have covered how to draw a basic cube and cuboid in isometric using an isometric grid. So then what we're going to work on now is drawing combined shapes using an isometric grid. So a combined shape is when two or more basic shapes are added together. Okay, so it's a little bit harder. So again, I've got my isometric grid and I've got my layout pad. I'm going to put my grid underneath. Okay, so the best thing to do when looking at a shape like this is to break it down into the two simpler shapes. So I've got this shape here and then I've got this shape here. So I'm going to follow the same steps of drawing my Y first. So I'm going to start on this point here. So I'm going to start probably a little bit lower down because obviously this goes a bit high. So if I start here, I'm going to put my little dot in and then I'm going to count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then down 1. Okay, so I'm going to draw my Y in for that shape. Okay, so I've got that. So then now I can put my vertical lines in. So from that corner point, I'm going to go down 1. And then from that corner point, I'm going to go down 1. Okay, and then I've got my other 30-degree angle lines at the top here. So I'm going to go across there. 1, 2. 1, 2, so that I can now join them points up. So from there to there, and then from there to there. Okay, and then I can do the bottom as well. Okay, so now that's that shape done, I need to start working on this one. So I can either start working across this edge, or I can go up, or I can go up from here. So I'm going to go up first. So from this point that I've just drawn here, I'm going to count up 1, 2. So up here, 1, 2. I'm going to do the same from this corner. 1, 2, 1, 2. I can now draw them in to join up. Okay, and effectively now I should be able to create my Y from this corner point here. So I'm going to go across here, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then again and go across here, 1, 2, 1, 2. I can draw that in. Okay, and then it's no different from before. I'm going to put in my vertical lines, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to join this up here. Okay, and I'm going to do the same at the top. So count from there, 1, 2. 1, 2, and then I'm going to draw that in. Okay, and there you have my combined shape using an isometric grid. So that was pretty simple. The more shapes you add, the more complex it will get. Okay, so if we maybe try something like this, so like stairs. Okay, so this has a numerous amount of Y's in it because I've got a Y there, I've got a Y there, and I've got a Y there. Okay, so if I was to break that up, it's effectively like having two cuboids and a cube on top of each other. Okay, so I'm going to start by making this corner Y. Okay, so I'm going to draw this directly underneath so then I know I've got the space. So I'll put myself a little dot. I'm going to count down 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to go across that way. 1, 2. 1, 2 that way. And then there we go. That's my first Y. Okay. So effectively what I'm making there is a 2x2 cube. So I can just draw that edge in there. And there. There. And there. However, I don't want to be finishing off by adding that in. I want to draw this full length here. So I'm going to count my boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So now I'm going to go from this point, I'm going to go up to make my next Y. So I'm going to go up 1, 2. 1, 2. And then go across again. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then I can finish that one off the same as I did there. So I'm going to bring that down to join that point. Take that across that way. And then again this way. I'm going to make my next Y. Oh, just be careful not to move your grid. So that's this one here. So 1, 2, and then it's 2 that way and 2 that way. 1, 2. And now I'm going to finish off the rest of the cubed section the same as I did before. And then I've got the last line to do, which is this one going straight down to join it all on. Okay, so that is combined shapes for you.